Before we dive headfirst into this topic, I'd like to briefly encourage you to click the initial link in the description box below at the conclusion of this video. There you will find an in-depth article regarding this very important topic that is extremely detailed and will serve as a true companion piece to this video. Additionally, I'd like to also invite you to join our ever-growing YouTube family. If you enjoyed this video or have already enjoyed other videos you've discovered on our channel, please subscribe. We upload new content on a weekly basis, so please join us as we continue our feline adventure. Now, to the topic at hand. The ripping, the tearing, the sound of claws puncturing your favorite sofa. If you've owned a cat for even a week, you're likely all too familiar with those sounds. Sharpening, that's what it's often called. However, to you probably just call it aggravating and potentially very expensive. So, how do you prevent your cat from clawing your furniture, especially your leather sofa and chairs? In this video, we will provide you with strength in numbers, the power of 5. The best way to stop this behavior includes 5 basic techniques that can be done individually, in tandem, or perhaps all at once. Your true course of action will obviously depend on your cat's current behavior, its overall personality in terms of understanding positive training, and just how bad the issue truly is. If your cat has a bit of a mean streak and destroys furniture seemingly for the purpose of just making you mad, you will likely have to use all 5 measures and even consider professional behavioral training. As an owner, it's all about providing positive options for your cat to use instead of your cat using your furniture, coupled with extreme patience. Your personal behavior could be the wild card that determines the outcome of your entire plan. Patience is truly a virtue. As long as you can hang in the game, chances are that claws to leather will be a thing of the past. Let's begin our quest for change, starting now. It's fun. It feels good. It's a form of play, and it's truly an ideal way for cats to mark their territory. It's really that simple from a cat's perspective. Cats also claw objects to sharpen. Built to stay on guard, even the house cat of all house cats is still a cat. This means that instinct still rules the day, and their claws must be sharp and ready just in case a predator arrives. Sharpening and clawing is also a good way to blow off some steam. If your cat has some pent-up energy and doesn't know what to do, reaching for that gorgeous leather sofa could be an option. Heck, some cats even bite furniture when they become overly excited or anxious. The ability to provide your cat with an assortment of options simply cannot be understated. In addition to developing a regular routine that encourages your feline to stay away from your furniture, prevention is essentially nothing more than distraction in many cases. Cats are naturally curious creatures. They'll move on to the next object if it's shiny enough. This behavior is not too much unlike that of a small child. The toy is cool, and it's the best thing ever. Until, of course, the next best thing takes its place. Making your furniture seem less and less appealing is the goal. Giving your cat positive options is the key. Without them, your cat will have no positive outlets. This means that your feline could easily transition from clawing your favorite leather sofa to ripping and tearing your carpet. Here are 5 ways you can prevent your cat from destroying your furniture. Number 1. Scratching post. If the scratching and clawing of furniture has gotten completely out of hand, provide a countermeasure as soon as possible. The introduction of a scratching post will allow your cat to achieve the same goals without your personal items taking the brunt of the aggression. Does your cat have an existing play area? If so, place the scratching post in the mix. This will get your cat's attention and likely prove to be most effective. Consider attaching a toy to the top of the post. It will only serve to engage your cat even more. The objective in training here is to teach your cat to scratch this, not that. Number 2, cover your furniture. While you're busy teaching your cat new and responsible tricks, you should cover your furniture as a precautionary measure. Just in case your furry friend decides to take a few swipes at your sofa in between scratching post sessions. Leather has a strong appeal to felines. Leather feels good. Cats enjoy sinking their claws into leather. Scent is also a factor. Leather does have an odor. Be sure to cover your sofa in thick plastic. Soon enough, the desire to engage will be a thing of the past. Once you remove the pleasure aspect, your cat will move along. Covering your sofa will only deepen your cat's attachment with his or her new scratching post. Number 3. Trim claws. Whether performed by a professional at a clinic or pet grooming facility, trimming your cat's claws is very important, especially if you're in the midst of attempting to train and prevent your cat from wrecking your furniture. While cats in the wild need their claws to defend off predators, trimming your cat's claws, most notably if your cat resides indoors, can be invaluable. Just an FYI, I'm not speaking of total claw removal, only trimming. While removal is indeed an option, we do not recommend it at this stage, not when training and other positive measures can be taken. Claw removal is an extremely bold measure that must be thought out thoroughly. Number 4. The great distraction. As noted earlier, cats are naturally curious creatures and most often easily distracted by the next cool and next best thing. This natural tendency can actually work in your favor. Whether it be through direct engagement, the addition of a new toy, the aforementioned scratching post, new bedding, etc. Any positive distraction means that your cat will be less likely to use your furniture as a toy. Many times cats are drawn to household objects and furnishings because there are simply no other options. By providing your cat with a variety of positive outlets, your sofa will naturally start to become less and less appealing, which is, of course, the ultimate goal. There is strength in numbers. In this case, strength in play options. Number 5. Obedience and behavioral training. This is the tough love part of our program. Similar to a small child, as we've mentioned several times, using a bit of loving aggression can be the order of the day if other measures are simply coming up short. Stern hand claps, harsh verbal tones, and immediate scolding the second your cat begins to use your furniture as a clawing or scratching post can send quite a message. This lets your feline know, in an abrupt way, that its current behavior is simply not acceptable. As time passes, your cat will be far less likely to indulge in activity that results in a harsh scolding. On the flip side, your cat will be far more likely to engage in activities that results in a reward. If your cat passes up your leather sofa for the scratching post, reward your cat with a treat. In the weeks and months to come, your feline will quickly realize that crime doesn't pay. However, doing the right thing can result in something tasty. While the positive measures that have been detailed can be quite helpful, under the umbrella of change also live a few negative ideas and negative impulses. It happens. Logically speaking, we're all guilty to some degree. It can be difficult on a personal and certainly financial level to watch your cat ruin your furniture and your leather sofa. Hey, who wouldn't be angry? However, it's always important to never let your anger determine your next move. In respect to negative steps, never use physical force. Never physically force your cat to its scratching post, for example. Never take your cat's paws and aggressively rub them against the post. This behavior can get out of hand in a hurry. You could be physically harmed by your cat, and your cat could also become very frightened. If your cat views the scratching post as a place of fear, you can bet your bottom dollar that your pet will never return to it again, at least not in the near future. Another no-no involves the removal of a torn or shredded scratching post. Nope, leave it alone. Let it be. Eyesore and all. Just because it looks awful does not diminish its worth and purpose. A torn post means it's being used. This means that your sofa is not. This is a good thing. Don't fix what's not broken. The used post likely has the look, smell, and texture that your cat enjoys. As noted at the top of this video, we encourage you to click the initial link in the description box below. There you will find even more important information concerning this topic, some of which was not covered in this video. So please click the link for more information. Let's chat for a moment. Do you have an unruly cat? Does your furry pal love to get the best of your furniture? If so, how are you handling the issue? On the flip side, is all of this behavior a thing of the past? Is your once leather-tearing cat now a new and improved version? If so, what did you do to change this behavior? Please tell me your story in the comments section below. I'd personally love to read the details, and so would the other viewers. Strength in numbers can help a cat when it comes to positive options, and strength in numbers can also help cat owners. Sharing stories about what works and what doesn't can be invaluable. On that note, that'll wrap things up for this video. Until next time, we wish you all the best, keep those sofas safe, and we hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching.